you tell me about one or more tornadoes that you have covered?
Well, I think the most important one in terms of how big and how dangerous it was the one that hit Mayflower and Valonia a couple of years ago. You probably remember that, even though you're kind of a little kid. That one was almost an F5 tornado. That one had winds about 190 miles per hour, and F5 tornadoes have winds over 200. So that one was really close, and it affected a lot of people, and it was very important to us that we get people in their safe spots in their homes as quickly as possible. So I think that by far was the most important one.
What impact was it on the community?
Well, of course, the Mayflower Valonia tornado damaged or destroyed large parts of the city of Mayflower, and especially Valonia. You know, Valonia was hit several years ago with a big tornado, and in fact, a lot of the same places got hit that second time. It caused power failures. It caused people to lose their homes completely. Those winds that were almost F5 blew houses off their foundations. A lot of people were left homeless. There was a lot of damage to the power lines, and it took a long time to clean up, and a lot of people had to pitch in to help get it done.
What info do we learn from the tornado?
That tornado that we covered that hit Valonia and Mayflower, of course, one thing we always learn is that people need to take action very quickly. But in that particular one, an actual study was done by FEMA, which is the Federal Emergency Management Agency, about how the doors to tornado shelters are secured. What they discovered was in one of the homes that the door blew in, the folks there didn't properly have all the latches, all the slider locks put on. They thought it would be enough, but they actually did a scientific study on that door and changed some of the standards for how those doors should be secured closed. Not just locking the little handle, but also putting a crossbar on top of it and then putting slider locks. So a lot was learned from that to help keep people safe.
So how can we make people safer, from F5, F4?
Well, that's a tough one. Those are the most dangerous tornadoes that occur. And fortunately, they don't happen that often, especially EF5 tornadoes are very rare. EF4 tornadoes, there are more of them. What people need to do is have a tornado shelter in their house, preferably one that's underground. If they can't get one that's underground, a lot of places make them that can kind of go in their garage or be built into a closet. And if people can't afford that, because it is expensive, they need to have a plan on those days that we could have strong tornadoes of a place to go that has a sturdy shelter that they could take safe cover in. Because a lot of times, if you don't have a storm shelter built into your house, an F4, F5 tornado can completely destroy it, and it leaves you basically at the mercy of the storm. So having a tornado shelter in your house, and if you can't get one or can't afford one, having a place to go, not when the tornado warning is issued, but when we're anticipating bad weather, have a plan of a place to go where there is a sturdy shelter.
Thank you.
Thank you.